Alright, so in the last class, we learned about how to download and install the CapCut software. And in this class, we're going to learn about the general overview of the platform. So as I said, we're going to use CapCut Online. So once you log in using any of the means that we've defined in the last class, you'll be welcome to this very platform. And this is the main page of CapCut. After you've logged in, you'll be able to create new content from here, maybe from videos. You can start from a blank canvas and you could be able to specify the aspect ratio, either a 16:9 or 9:16 or 1:1, depending, and you can vary it as you move on as well. So basically, if you've used Clipchamp, if you've gone through one of my tutorials that I made on Clipchamp, it becomes very easy for you to navigate around and make use of this as well, because they have nearly similar feature. So you have the image options. You can create new image, customize the size for Instagram stories, for Facebook posts, and so on. And you can use their magic tools to convert script to video, AutoCut, add script, and then image upscaler. We're going to show how to use some of these in detail. And then over here, again, you can create a video directly, or you can create a new image, just like the way you have the access in Canva. If you've used Canva before, this is something similar. So you'll be able to see how you can create posters and similar things with this. And then you have the AutoCut and then script to video as well. The same way you can access them using this. And over here, you'll be able to have access to all the recent videos that you've worked on. The project you've worked on, you'll be able to see them over here, and you can go ahead and edit and so on. And down here you have templates of different types. This is video templates. These are images templates, image templates that you can easily customize to your liking, to what you want, and you can go ahead and make use of them. Then over here as well, you can have recent drafts, whatever work you've started and you've not finished, you'll be able to see the draft over here. Shared history, when you share some history, or when someone share an item with you or invite you to edit a particular video or an image, be able to see the invitation over here. And over here as well, again, we have bunch of templates. This is another way to access them, both in videos and images. You can access over here, and you can search the type of template you are looking out for. These are magic tools that you may be able to use. Later we'll show some details about how to use some of them, like removing of image background, video upscaler, image upscaler, and so on. Down here you have your spaces. You can create different spaces. Okay, later we'll see how to do that. And then over here you can just go ahead and click on this to find out about what's new every time with CapCut. You'll be able to see the latest invention in CapCut, the latest addition. This is AI model, color gradient, text to image, and image to text, image to image, transcript based editing, and so on. These are new things that they've invented. So every time you want to see the latest invention in CapCut, you can just go ahead and click on this. Now over here you have the option to play around with your profile. You can create a profile, you can optimize it and put in your details and the language you want to use and so on. And then down here, you manage all notifications. Whatever you have, you'll be able to access from here. Now, the most important thing is to go back to the start menu. And then for this tutorial, we're going to start creating a new video. Okay, so we can just go ahead and say create a new video. And we're going to be landed in this very fresh CapCut page. Okay, and I'm going to take you through the overview of this as well before we go deep into the other features. Now, the first thing you notice is that you have the blank canvas. You can start from a blank canvas again, and you can define the ratio. Is it 16:9, 9:6:16, or 1:1? You can define it right away from here before you even start. So let's say we are going for a 16:9 video. So the canvas is now defined. You can always come back and change it over here. Okay, these are other features and you can go ahead and customize accordingly. All right. So the first thing I usually do is to create a project. So I can just come over here and can just go ahead and type in the name of my project. So we can call it trial 1, for example, and just hit out, and it's going to be saved on the cloud. Now, this is the main canvas. Whatever you dump over here, you'll be able to see the preview. This is the preview canvas. This is where you see everything that you are working with. And down here, this is a timeline where you drag and drop media over here, and whatever editings you do them over here. Okay, all of the editings are going to be the joining, the cutting, the trimming, and so on. You do them over here. And then this is the media bin. The media bin could come from two different aspects. You could have it on the cloud, the media that you've saved on the cloud, and you can do it on a project where you can upload things from your system as well. And then you can have them from your mobile phone or from your record. Okay, so you can record something. You can click and then you can be able to have record, just like the way you have in Camtasia. You can record your entire screen. You can record your tab, you can record with yourself and the webcam, okay, so something like a talking head tutorial video, and then you can record audio only as well. So I'm going to show you in detail how to use all of this as we move on in this tutorial. So again, you have templates over here. So these are very bunch of templates that you can use, video footage that you can add to your editings and to make it much better. These are stock videos that you can use, also available for you to drag and drop, just like the way we have in Clipchamp. These are photos as well. You can use free to use photos. You can just go ahead, and then we have the audios, okay, of different types. You can search for them over here. This is audio, this is music of different types, and these are sound effects that you can use to enhance your work. This is whoosh, and this is the swish, and so on, different types, and this is a click, sound of farts, and so on. And then you can just go ahead and search if you have any specific sound effects that you're looking for. Those are text. So we'll deal with text in different forms, how to add text and how to add trending text and customize them accordingly. And then over here we have captions, just like the way we have in Clipchamp. Also we have captions over here. You can generate auto captions or manually generate captions or use the auto lyrics. We'll see how to use some of these in detail as we go on. And then we have transcript. You can be able to edit with the transcript. This is transcript based editing. Instead of you to edit directly the video, you'll be able to edit the text within the video, and it's just like you're editing Microsoft Word and you're editing the video directly. Then we have stickers. We're going to look at stickers and how to drag and drop them. And then we have some effects that we can add to enhance the look of our videos. We can drag and drop different kind of effects. There are thousands of effects from here. And then we have transition. Again, transition is very, very useful and important to connect two clips together, or two different clips, or two same clips, but just to create professional look and finishing. And then we have filters over here. So there are lots of filters that we can easily drag and drop to enhance our work. Okay. So basically, the most important part is the fact that you can drag and drop any media, okay, and it will be saved either on the computer or on the cloud, okay. So you can just go ahead and drag and drop, and then we have a bunch of other features that we will have access to as we move on. This is the undo and redo button, and this is the sizing of the canvas. You can change or increase or decrease the sizing. As you drag and drop media, we'll see how things are going to change over here. And then once you're done editing, you can switch between the tabs over here. There are other tabs that we are going to learn how to use, like the basics of editing a footage. We can rotate, change sizing, positions, and so on. And then we have background effect. We can change the background of different videos and so on. And then we have smart tools, which we're going to learn how to use audio. We're going to learn some of the properties and how to enhance it and so on. Animation effects, we have them over here. And speeding effect, we can speed a track, a video track, or an audio track. We're going to learn all of this in detail. So this on fixed slide bar, you have much controls over what you're working on. And then with these 3 dots, you can check out other options. And once you're done editing, always you can come over here and click on this to export your video, which we are going to learn in detail about how to use all of this. So in a nutshell, this is just an overview of the platform, okay, of CapCut platform, what is what and what is where. In the next class, we're going to learn how to import our media into this media bin, and then we're going to learn how to arrange them and then bring them up into the timeline and study some of their properties. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Bye.